Oh, it's good, everybody. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. Dima, Mary J. Music. So, guys, DJ Akademiks is one of the hardest working, most innovative guys in the celebrity blog industry on YouTube. I mean, he's also helped many artists propel to the next level in the industry. He's a guy I look up to, a guy I respect, a guy I have a lot of praise for what he does for the industry. And of course, he is not perfect. Neither am I. We all say things that can be taken out of context or are controversial or things that we would have to apologize for years later. When you're online every day and you do what we do, you're gonna say something stupid. Now, you might not even think that it's stupid at the time, okay? But of course, life has its way of, coming back and showing up. And, Akademiks had a clip that was 10 years ago in which he was talking about, 17-year-olds or 21-year-olds women in a college campus setting, all right? And things like that. I want to play particularly what he had to say about it, because obviously what he was saying is that a 17-year-old chick or a 21-year-old chick, as long as she got a college ID, she's going to get this D. I want you to kind of hear what he had to say to clarify that, and then we'll kind of go into my thoughts.
What I was trying to say is that when it is either you're 21 or 20, right? And someone's like 17. This is only in the college dynamic, right? Because they put 4 years of kids together, just like they do in high school. I said, usually there's not much of a difference. Like when you're in college, you don't really see the difference. And I still believe that. You know what I mean? Now, of course, there's some people who look like kids in college. That's 100%. And I'm not talking about those people, clearly. Or maybe it's not clear, so I got to point it out.
I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17 and I'm 21. She's going to get this. But that's just being honest. But that's on a college level because you're in that.
That's good. That's a good place to pause it. By the way, that does sound wild.
Okay, so you heard what he had to say. Let's just be honest here. What he's saying to me is something that kind of makes, I'm not going to say it's right, but I lived on college campuses before, okay? And most dudes, if you're on college campus, most dudes are going to assume that you're 18, okay? Now, he did say 17, right? Now, I won't talk about that because most states are 18, right? And we should be abiding by the law. But I remember when I was on college campuses and you might have a chick who's a little bit smart. She'll be there at 17 and she's partying, like at the same place with somebody 21, 22, unfortunately in today's rules, it's different. In the time that I was at college, those things happened quite regularly. All right. I'm not saying that it's right, but it did. From the context of what he's saying 10 years ago, even though it's not correct today, we can understand what he's talking about because we've seen that thing go on at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? At 10 years ago, 20 years ago, the culture was much different than what it is today. And today we look at it from the terms of today. But if a woman comes to the college campus and she's a college freshman, most guys are gonna be like, oh, well, you're an adult. And it could be the case she's not an adult. Here's the truth. If somebody's 17 in 2022, you better be running away from everybody. Okay? That's the truth. I don't even give a damn if I've looked up some states for this episode that have a legal sex age of like 17 or 16, which is like Nevada. Don't even do it. The fact that you would even say that is offensive to people. Do I think that Akademiks is R. Kelly? Hell no. Okay? I think what he was saying was taken out of context. But at the same time, this is something we got to talk about. Guys need to be checking IDs. Okay? It's something that, listen, this ain't 10 years ago. And it damn sure ain't 20 years ago. Your ass can get canceled. Like, if you're a 21, 25-year-old guy, I've seen it happen, man, where, you have a dude that's 17 or 18 and the girl is like 16 and get a charge. You don't want to fuck around with that kind of stuff. All right. And again, people want to try to wash you based on commentary that was said 10 years ago when he was probably in college. You know what I'm saying? When he probably didn't understand like, oh, that can come back and haunt you when, you know, society changes. Because listen, when I was in high school, I was like, this is like almost 23, 24 years ago. It was so common to see somebody, a chick 17 with a dude 24, 25. It's against the law. Yes. It was common though. It's common in other countries. Is it right according to US standards? No. But on college campuses where you're in the university setting, most people are not 17. So I can understand what he's saying as a young guy at the time, thinking in that mind frame, but he's not a little boy anymore. He's an adult. I don't think that's coming from a predatorial place because, and it sounds crazy, but when you're a 20, 21-year-old dude in college and she's at the university, 17, 20, 21, some guys are looking at it from that spectrum. At that time. Now, I want to speak to it in this day and age. You can't look at it from that spectrum because things are different now. Things are different now. That's what I want to talk about today. If you're a guy in college, I don't care what she's doing there. I don't care if she's a sophomore or junior. Check ID. Everything you do is check ID. Senior, I don't know. She might even be a 16-year-old senior in college. You don't know. Check ID. Okay? Protect yourself. This is not 20 years ago, 30 years ago. This is today. All right? And you can get in a lot of trouble. The shit that you can say now can really destroy you forever. I don't want no guys going down. And obviously, I don't think he's going to be in no big trouble for this anyway, because he's not at any point did he say he was like messing with 17-year-old girls. He said you're going to get this D, you know, something like that. I did say that. But that was him being immature as a college student at that particular time. We got to understand that people don't know the parameters of sometimes what they're saying when they, you know, 10 years ago. And that's even for women. You have like people that say stuff that they don't know what the parameters of where they're going to become. And then you come back and then you like, oh shit. In today's world, that don't apply. It's something that you shouldn't fucking say. Which that's true. You shouldn't say it. And the message to that to be known, people are going to try to cancel you. Do not deal with women at college campuses 17 to 21 in today's world. 18. I don't even give a damn. Listen to what I'm saying. Mark me on this. Even if the legal age is 16, it is 18. It is better to be safe than sorry, guys. 18 is the legal sex age. Use that. 18. Protect yourself. 18. There is a difference between 18 and 21. That spectrum is safe, not 17 in today's world. Okay? It's 18. We are not 20 years ago. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, before it remains an all-time high, I'm out.